Damon Salvatore, from being the bad guy to being the better man, he has taught us a lot of lessons throughout the Vampire Diaries series. So now, if you have seen the Vampire Diaries, you know what I'm talking about. And to those who have not seen the Vampire Diaries yet, this is a bit of a spoiler warning for you guys. So I will be talking about all the things, main events related to the happenings in the series, due to which I've learned these particular lessons from Damon Salvatore, which we would have learned from Damon Salvatore. So let's get started in the video. And before getting started, I would like to tell you that since this is the first time I'm doing this sort of content on YouTube, I don't know. I mean, I might go here and there, but please bear with me and thank you. So there might be a part 2, and I'm going to cut short on a lot of things and not cover so many things because I don't want to make this video long. Alright, let's get into it. So there is a future for every sinner, and there is a past for every saint. Aptly holds true for Damon Salvatore. He taught us that, everyone can have redemption. His afterlife journey certainly proves that, a person goes from good to bad and from bad to good. And there is a chance at redemption for all of us, no matter how many bad things we have done. Once we realized that whatever we have done has hurt people, and once we try to correct our mistakes, is when we realize that is when we begin a chance at redemption. So that is truly beautiful for me. His whole character arc, everything is so beautiful about him. And of course, how can family not come into the picture? Talking about Damon Salvatore, part 2, he always looked up to his mother and he always wanted to protect his brother. So not only that, when the episodes go by, when his mother returns from the grave, when he says that if this is your family, this is my family, shows that truly family can be earned. Family is not just blood relatives. Family can also be people who you feel as home with. Right. Now, moving on to point number 3, lesson number 3, where I don't know if it really counts as a lesson, but I want to talk about this particular part where he actually never wanted to hurt people. He was never a bad guy. Only when his humanity was off, or only when it was truly necessary, or when he was truly not himself, is when he hurt people. Because more than what, guilt is what drove him to do many things bad in life, because he was already guilty of a lot of things in life which he was not responsible for. I'm sure the guilt began with his first kill after turning a vampire and stuff, but that guilt made him do many more things. So goes to show that, we are all good and we really never want to do anything bad. And when that guilt sets in, we really never want to do anything more bad, but things go beyond our control. We tend to end up doing bad things. I hope that made sense, but yeah, overall, that is good in us, and let's not victimize ourselves and turn ourselves into villains. That is a takeaway. Coming to number 4, always stand up for family. If you consider someone as family, if you consider someone as home, a friend, stand up for them. The way he used to stand up for Stefan all the time when he knew that Stefan was in trouble. He used to take the blame or cover for him. I mean, that's such a wonderful relationship. As a big brother, he has done more than what is expected out of him. I mean, you get that right. And yeah, he's done a lot of things which a big brother would do and won't do as well. Anyway, stand up for family. Moving on. When he was with Elena, I don't know how I pronounce it, but I always see Stefan pronounce Elena and everyone else pronounces Elena, or I don't know. Okay, so whenever he was with Elena, people used to say that, what would Elena think of you? And he used to stop everything right there. He used to get into the good books of Elena by not doing certain things, but then again, he wasn't being himself. Even though he was being bad at times, but he was being good for someone else. But that kind of ate him away, and which made him want to break the relationship and to set Elena free from the relationship that they both had. Delena. #Delena, guys. So the lesson here is that be a better person for yourself. Only then will you truly be happy. Just like in the end, how Damon redeemed himself. I mean, changed for good for himself. That's permanent. And that's peace and that's happiness. But when you do things for someone else, even if you try to be good for someone else, you end up being sad. So be happy, be good for yourself. Yeah. Okay, I think it's 8 minutes already. I'm thinking whether to go ahead. He discovered himself through love. That is the 6th lesson, guys. He discovered himself through love. He was himself in the beginning. Then when he fell in love, he began learning new things about himself and became an entirely new person, which is himself again. I hope that made sense. But yeah, that is one thing. And Damon's love is pure. His love was always patient and kind. The way he waited for Catherine for over 100 years. That's commendable. And of course, things went sideways when Catherine was not the Catherine he thought. Then he just shut himself out. But then he wanted to get out of it. So that was a different thing. But when Elena was there with him, no matter what, even when she made herself forget him, it reminds me of the love that Krishna has for Radha when they came to planet Earth, when Radha didn't remember who Krishna was. But then, just trying to correlate here, but that kind of love he still had, that he was determined that she would be hers again, because she knows and he knows that they're meant for each other. The next lesson I learned was that friendship is beautiful, and that you get to know a person truly only when you spend time with them. You guessed it right, I'm talking about Bonnie and Damon. The way the friendship evolved, it was nothing less than something of beauty. So yeah, friendship is beautiful, and you'll only know a person truly when you spend a good amount of time with them, and no amount of time is ever enough, trust me. And the way he processed emotions is something which we all need to learn. The entire Vampire Diaries series kind of also, taught me how you need to process emotions in order to set yourself free from certain feelings that you may have. Liberate yourself from certain feelings and free yourself from all the feelings by processing emotions to find peace and happiness. Some way, the Vampire Diaries teach us life lessons, and I think that's beautiful. And the last but not the least, there is good in every person, guys. No matter how bad they may seem, no matter how much of an evil they would have committed, there is good in them. And that good can come out anytime with the right treatment or the right approach. And similarly, there's bad in every good that can also come out in the proper approach. But then let's focus on the good that existing in the bad. There's good in every bad thing. That's it for this video, guys, and thank you so much for patiently watching and listening. This is Deepak Chhabria, and do leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and turn on the bell notification for more such videos for getting alerted. Yeah. And do let me know in the comment sections below what lessons you learned from Damon Salvatore or any other character from the Vampire Diaries, or any other character everywhere, anywhere. Thank you. I'll see you soon, and ciao. Bye. Ciao.